Good morning, everybody. It's John from Veganism KILLS. Today is Thursday, March 4th. It's 4:38 a.m. Sorry, people. It's early. Today, I'd like to talk about Jungle de Panama and James Espy. Apparently, the woman Dorothy, who works very hard putting her blood, sweat, and tears, is not doing a good enough job for Mr. White Privileged James Espy and the missus. They're complaining that this lady's not feeding the dogs vegan kibble. The lady lives in Panama. She's basically feeding these animals on whatever gets donated to her. She really doesn't have much of a choice to run down to the Whole Foods and look for vegan dog kibble, you friggin' idiots. This is what happens when spoiled, bleached teeth, white collectivists do charity. They're out there taking pictures on the beach, having a good time, eating their vegan meals, talking about their crypto Ponzi scheme. And you look at this lady when they did the tour, that lady's breaking her ass. You look at that animal sanctuary, the first thing I noticed, there was no crap laying around. Those cages were spotless. This lady is busting her hump. And she tells you she'll feed those animals before she'll feed herself. So I'm going to be donating to her, and I'm asking all my subscribers, whatever you can afford to give this lady. She deserves it because she's actually doing work to actually save animals. James Espy is just one around with him and his wife and his mankini posing for photo ops and asking you for donations instead of giving it to places like this and letting her do what she has to do. She's the master of her own environment, the lady. They're trying to tell her what to do. Hey, James, how about you get out there like this lady does 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning when it's time for these animals to get fed in the morning and their cage is clean? How about you get over there with a shovel and the broom and help her out, you creep? This is like helping an old lady across the street with her groceries and then complaining what she bought in her grocery bag. There's the mentality of these bleach-toothed vegans. Their attitude is absolutely amazing. He's lucky that if that lady was my aunt, James would be spending the night with me in the Panamanian jail. I could tell you that much. And it's not nice. I've been to Panama, and I wasn't invited. I'll just leave it at that. But if that was my relative, and you started talking shit after I see her pouring her blood, sweat, and tears in there, we'd have a fucking problem, James. A real fucking problem. The kind of problem that you pretend to be, you know what I'm saying? With your con tattoos on your body. You're trying to be like create an image like you're a tough friggin' ex-con. No, you're not. No, you're not at all. You're just an ex-drug addict. Oh, you're so lucky. You better not. You better hope that those Panamanian men, the machismo men, don't hear about you disrespecting that woman for busting her ass every day while you're down in Panama, because she might not come back. I never heard of such a thing. The lady's there on her own. She has everything against her, right? And she's doing everything by herself. And then you got these white privileged idiots flying in from the States, coked up probably, spending their Patreon's money on everything except what they thought they were going to spend it on. And then when they come up time to cough up the cash, they have to find something wrong with the place. You don't give your dogs vegan kibble. It's Panama, you idiot. There isn't a Whole Food on every friggin' corner. If you ask most of those, she's living off of donations. She can't go out and buy the expensive vegan kibble. She's taking food donations to feed the animals. She's feeding them before she feeds herself, you fucking moron. And one thing I noticed, James, that sanctuary everywhere you went, those cages and the grounds was spotless. All right, I haven't seen an animal sanctuary that clean before, where you don't step in animal feces. She was spotless. So again, to help these animals, because it's James. James is just worried if the animals are fucking vegan. You know, obligated carnivores have to eat a freaking vegan diet because James says so. James is looking for excuses not to give some of the money to this lady who deserves it. That's all it is. The donation scam that they filmed, they went in and picked up some bags from somebody else, and then they claimed it was from the ESPYs. The ESPYs have no intention of spending that money on these animals. They want to spend it on fun in the sun and selfies. Panamanian authorities should actually check James for drugs, him and his friggin' cokehead looking friend, alright, who lives in their friend's hotel. He doesn't live a lavish lifestyle. He doesn't have any money. He's trying to scam people so he can get money. So please, people, if you can, this you can see I'm kind of irritated about this. So again, this is where you got these white liberals who think they're helping the poor, dumb minorities live their lives. I've seen this happen with my Cherokee friends. They don't like it. Okay? They don't need white liberals to white horse it in. Alright? All you do is cause more problems than you solve. As obviously in this case. Same thing happens in Hawaii. Same things. I ask my Samoan friends. They tell me the same thing. They don't want white liberals helping them because white liberals think they're like 4 years old. You insult their intelligence. They're quite capable of taking care of themselves. You're not coming in on your white horse and rescuing everybody. You're not the white knight. You're the white fool. Now, if anybody wants to help Jungle de Panama, you can see there's a donate button. I'm going to donate some money as soon as I can get it out of my fund. I'm going to start giving her money monthly because she's doing hard work and she deserves to be rewarded. Not like these guys getting donations from their Patreon, like James Espy, flying first class when he could ride coach, and he could actually take that money he saved from flying first class to coach and donate it to this lady if he's concerned about the animals. But he won't do that. They'll be out in the sun, lounging near the pool, in there, him and his mankini and his wife in his bikini, showing off. That's all they do. Every photo op, running around pretending they're rich. You know, when he's taking those photos, he's not taking them for you, your Patreons. He's taking that to show his friends and family, I'm rich, bitches. That's all it is. And on that note, I'm out of here again. Go here and donate to this woman. Help her out. And don't be like James. Now on that note, I'm out of here.